What if I told you that the way most men approach relationships today is fundamentally flawed? What if, with just a few powerful principles, you could save yourself from years of heartache and discover authentic power, respect, and fulfillment in your connections with women? In this video, I'm about to reveal 9 unapologetic rules from Stoic philosophy that every savvy man must embrace when navigating the complex world of women. These aren't mere cliches. They are hard-hitting realities that many men overlook. If you master these rules, you will fundamentally transform how women view you and how you perceive yourself. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment below about how Stoicism has helped you in your life. The maze of modern dating. In a world where dating and relationships have spiraled into chaos, you must understand how to navigate this treacherous terrain. Social media, dating apps, and unrealistic expectations have twisted our understanding of what love is meant to be. As a man, it's crucial that you learn to safeguard your time, energy, and mental health in an environment that often disregards them. Stoicism provides a treasure trove of timeless principles that have stood the test of time for millennia. These guidelines are not just for men who want to improve their dating game. They are for those who aspire to conquer their own lives. If you're exhausted from toxic relationships, relentless drama, and feeling like a pawn in someone else's game, then you've come to the right place. 1. Protect your past like a fortress. When you encounter someone new, the temptation to bare your soul can be overwhelming, especially in our culture of oversharing. Social media has conditioned us to flaunt every detail of our lives, but revealing too much too soon can backfire spectacularly. Protecting your past isn't about deception, it's about fortifying yourself against unnecessary vulnerability in the early stages of a relationship. Too many men feel compelled to unload their entire life story, past relationships, failures, family issues, financial struggles, and more. The reasoning often comes from a desire to appear genuine and honest. But here's the hard truth. Not everything needs to be shared. Why? Because in moments of heightened emotion, be it a heated argument or a tense conversation, those personal revelations can be used as ammunition against you. This isn't paranoia, it's strategic thinking. Imagine you just started dating someone and you casually mention a painful breakup. Later, during a dispute, that very detail could be thrown back at you, used to wound you deeply. Stoicism teaches us to take charge of our emotions and our narrative. Not every chapter of your past needs to be on display. Your history is yours to own. It has shaped you, but it shouldn't dominate your initial conversations. Share what's essential, but guard the intimate details until a foundation of trust is firmly established. Focus on this. When you meet someone new, spotlight who you are now. Your values, passions, and ambitions. Discuss the present and the future, rather than wallowing in the past. 2. Your time is a precious asset. Never hesitate to walk away from anyone who fails to value your time. If she constantly cancels plans, drags her feet, or sends you mixed signals, it's time to move on. If she doesn't appreciate your time, don't waste another second on her. From this moment forward, treat your time as a rare commodity. If a woman isn't adding value to your life, she doesn't deserve a place in it. Invest your time in people and activities that empower you and propel you forward. Cut out the meaningless interactions and focus on what genuinely matters. One of the most effective strategies for safeguarding your time is by establishing ironclad boundaries. Make it unmistakably clear that your time is invaluable. If someone continually disregards those boundaries, they aren't worth your energy. Protect your time as fiercely as you protect your mental well-being, because they are intricately linked. Wasting time on the wrong people eats away at your peace and disrupts your focus. 3. Prioritize personal growth over relationship pressure. In a relationship, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that you need to be constantly focused on us. However, prioritizing your own growth is essential. Invest time in hobbies, career advancement, and self-improvement. This commitment not only enriches your life, but also makes you a more interesting partner. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you bring more to the relationship and inspire your partner to do the same. Celebrate your victories like a champion. In a world where constant comparison reigns supreme, social media inundates us with highlight reels of everyone's best moments, making it easy to feel like you're always falling short. For many men, this breeds a desperate need for validation from women, particularly when it comes to personal achievements. Here's the vicious cycle. You score a promotion, smash a personal record at the gym, or reach a significant milestone. What's the first thing you do? You instinctively look to your partner for approval, yearning for her to say how proud she is or how impressed she is with your progress. But here's the kicker. If you rely on someone else's validation to feel good about your accomplishments, you hand over the reins to your own happiness. Your self-worth becomes entangled in their approval, and that's a precarious path to tread. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate self-validation. You should feel a sense of pride within yourself without needing external accolades. Whether it's a small win or a monumental achievement, take the time to celebrate on your terms. Treat yourself to something special, enjoy a night out, or simply reflect on how far you've come. Here's a crucial takeaway. If a woman isn't celebrating your successes, she's not the right partner for you. A true partner uplifts you and rejoices in your growth rather than diminishing it. More importantly, your sense of accomplishment should never hinge on her reaction. Whether she cheers you on or remains silent, you should be your own biggest fan. Stoicism empowers you to own your achievements without seeking validation from anyone else. When you reach this level of self-confidence, you'll find that women are irresistibly drawn to you, not because you crave their validation, but because you exude self-assurance. 5. Protect your mental health like your most prized asset. In today's fast-paced, high-pressure environment, your mental health is everything. Yet far too many men are willing to compromise their mental well-being for the sake of a relationship. Whether it's enduring toxic dynamics, navigating constant chaos, or allowing someone else to manipulate their emotions, far too many men jeopardize their peace of mind. Your mental health is non-negotiable. Once it starts to decline, every other facet of your life, your career, friendships, and aspirations will follow suit. No relationship is worth sacrificing your inner tranquility, emphasizes the need to fiercely guard your mental space. If a woman continually brings chaos, drama, or negativity into your life, it's time to take a step back. You are not obligated to solve her problems, and you certainly shouldn't sacrifice your own well-being just to keep someone else content. Establishing clear boundaries around your mental health is crucial. 6. Embrace independence, the cornerstone of healthy relationships. Independence is vital for maintaining equilibrium in any relationship. While sharing your life with someone is natural, it's crucial to retain your sense of autonomy and individuality. Many men, once in a relationship, fall into the trap of relying too heavily on their partner for emotional support, social validation, or decision-making. This can spiral into codependency, where your happiness hinges on the other person. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from within. You need to cultivate self-reliance, not just materially, but emotionally and mentally as well. A healthy relationship blossoms when two independent individuals unite to enhance each other's lives, not to fix or complete one another. If you constantly lean on your partner for validation or emotional stability, it creates an imbalance that can strain the relationship. Ultimately, a relationship should complement your life, not consume it. Focus on building a life where you feel confident and fulfilled on your own. The right person will recognize and respect that. 7. Accept what you can't control, the key to inner peace. Finally, one of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is accepting what lies beyond your control. In relationships, this lesson is especially vital. You cannot dictate how someone else feels, acts, or evolves over time. However, you can control how you respond to these dynamics. Many men waste precious energy attempting to change their partner or fix issues beyond their reach. But Stoicism reminds us that true peace comes from concentrating on what's within our power. Instead of trying to manipulate external circumstances, focus on your reactions, decisions, and how you handle various situations. If you find yourself in a relationship where your partner is unwilling to meet you halfway, or if the circumstances stifle your growth, it's wiser to let go and move forward. You can't force someone to change, nor can you control every situation. But you can determine how you respond and how you choose to move on. 8. Master your emotions, don't suppress them. Let's be clear, emotional mastery isn't about pretending you're unbothered or immune to pain. True strength is the ability to feel deeply, but still remain in control. When emotions run high, whether it's frustration, jealousy, or anxiety, most men either lash out or shut down completely. But what if you could channel those emotions into clarity and power? Stoicism teaches that emotions are natural. What matters is how you respond to them. Don't be the guy who lets a moment of anger destroy a relationship or let insecurity eat away at his confidence. Instead, acknowledge your feelings, then act with intention. When you master your emotions, you become unshakable. You won't be swayed by petty conflicts or minor setbacks, and that level of calm is magnetic. It's the kind of control that doesn't just build stronger relationships, it transforms how you move through life. 9. Words are cheap. Demand action. You've heard it before, talk is cheap. Yet how many times have you ignored that truth, letting words lull you into a false sense of security? Whether it's promises of love, commitment, or support, it's easy to get swept up in what someone says. But here's the harsh truth. Words without action are just noise. If a woman's actions don't back up her words, that's your cue to reassess. Does she consistently show up for you? Is she genuinely invested in your growth and well-being, or are her promises just empty? Stoicism urges us to focus on reality, not illusions. Pay attention to what's actually happening, not what you wish would happen. Likewise, hold yourself to the same standard. Be the kind of man who follows through on his word. Trust is built on actions, not sweet talk. 10. Surrender the need to control. Here's a hard truth that will change your life. You can't control everything. No matter how much you care, how hard you try, or how deeply you're invested, some things are simply beyond your control, especially in relationships. Trying to manipulate outcomes or force someone to feel a certain way will only lead to frustration and heartache. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our mindset, our responses. Everything else, let it go. This doesn't mean giving up on relationships or abandoning effort. It means understanding that peace comes from accepting what you can't change. When you stop trying to control every aspect of a relationship, you allow space for authenticity and growth. If something isn't working, let it be. Walk away with your head held high, knowing you've done your part. This kind of self-assuredness isn't just attractive, it's liberating. By now, you've seen the flaws in how many men approach relationships today. Too often, we lose ourselves in the pursuit of love, seeking validation, and trying to control what we cannot. But you now hold the key to changing that narrative. The principles of Stoicism that we've discussed, protecting your past, guarding your time, celebrating your victories, and mastering your emotions, are not just guidelines for better relationships. They are a blueprint for a stronger, more fulfilled version of yourself. By integrating these timeless ideas, you'll not only command respect from women, but from everyone in your life. Remember, a healthy, meaningful relationship is built on mutual respect, independence, and emotional mastery. It's not about controlling your partner or endlessly chasing validation. Instead, it's about living authentically, confidently, and purposefully, while sharing your life with someone who values and respects you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you struggled with similar habits? Let's create a community of support and growth together. And if you want to dive deeper into Stoic philosophy, check out the links in the description for resources that can help you on your journey. Thanks for watching, and remember, true freedom comes from within.